Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. What are we going to do today? We are going to just kind of go over everything that I've been doing for the past couple of weeks to motivate myself to get this 115 pounds off of my body. So if you want to see anything that I've done, some of the cray-cray, some of the fun, some of the, I don't really know about that kind of stuff, then just keep on watching for some crazy Gina stuff. So I tried that thing that is going around Instagram and YouTube where you take your laundry and you put it in a tub of boiling water and you see what you can get out of your clean laundry. I used borax and all instead of Tide and Dawn baking soda. I dumped a quarter of a cup of each of those into the boiling water and let it sit for 7 hours. After about 5 hours, really nothing else happened. There was some residue, for sure. I mean, you can see that. Would I say that it was a fail? I mean, I guess not. But for 5 hours, I mean, yes, it was grayer, so something came out of the towels. But when I've seen pictures on YouTube, and Instagram and Pinterest, the water is disgusting and black and gross. And I'm like, I want to get that crap out of my clothes. But I didn't have that experience. I mean, yes, it could have been cleaner, but in the defense of is this really true or not, two of those towels that were in there were car towels. So they have gunk and disgust from the cars. So I purposely put two of those in there as well, just to see if we could get um, a fair amount of anything out of it. Maybe I'm in denial and it was a lot. I mean, you've seen the pictures. So that was one of the things that I did to keep me busy in this crazy time we are in, to motivate myself and to move and to get up and do. And was it little? Was it a tiny thing? Yes. Did I move a lot? No. But it was something that kept me up and going instead of being sedentary, because you stir it every hour. And so when you're up stirring it that hour, you do something else. You know what I mean? So for that purpose, I thought it was a positive. So there's that one. I don't know. You tell me, what are your thoughts on that whole scenario? Daisy's outside. Yeah, she got to visit the outside a little bit today, but she ain't going nowhere, I doubt. Memorial weekend, Saturday, I was in the bedroom, just basically deconstructing it, vacuuming, cleaning, moved end table out to clean behind it. It was just, neglected. And so I'm vacuuming, and before I know it, I have Honey come in there, and he was none too pleased about it because he had wanted to go out and mow the backyard. And so he was like, I have things that I was going to do today. And I was like, well, that's okay. You don't have to help me too much. I just can't reach, all the way in behind the headboard. And so before I knew it, what did I get? Tom didn't like my vacuum. Apparently, he went out and got a new one. What'd you buy? Fixing my fountain and a new vacuum.
Come on, Coop.
I'm excited. I'm watching Joanna on
just a bunch of junk
YouTube.
There, so we're gonna get started.
I got a new vacuum.
Out to the dumpster.
He went out to Home Depot because he was like, I'm done with this. And I'm like, you're done with what? Yeah, he came home with a new vacuum. He came home with a few other things too. But yeah, he went out and bought a new vacuum. I got the Shark Navigator, I think, and the red one. So you'll see in some clips of us using that. And, we had a vacuum. I think it was a Hoover. I don't even know. But they get to a point where they just kind of, even though you clean the HEPA filter, they just have an odor about them. I think that might have been where he was at. So there we go. I got a new vacuum. And so got to see a little bit of that. It's really disgusting the amount of stuff that comes out of an already vacuumed floor when you get a new vacuum. Kind of grosses me out. Kind of makes me want to put hardwood floors in it. This is one of the rentals. It's not my permanent home, even though I've been here for years and years. It's very comfortable here, but I kind of want to put wood floors in. Yay, I have my fountain back.
Maybe your hummingbirds will come back.
Hopefully. So these chairs were my grandmother's. I've had them for probably 2 decades myself. I washed them all off and then ultimately didn't do anything with them for a week and went out there and they were really rusting. I don't know if that was, I should say, additionally rusting from me washing them and maybe they had water sitting on the seat or what, but I took a, honey might not have been too happy with me. I took his barbecue cleaner that he cleans his grill grates with, and I because he said, I called him on the phone, I was like, dude, do we have any paint and lacquer remover, because I need to get this stuff off. And he was like, no. He said, all we really have is a wire brush. Well, I seen that one, so that's the one I used. He didn't gripe at me that night, so we're okay. But then yesterday I went ahead and painted them white. I don't even know that I took photos of that, but I used Rust-Oleum spray paint. They are not perfect, but I actually don't think I took pictures of the final product, mainly because I haven't painted the table yet that sits in between them because I ran out of paint. So that's what I did yesterday, and it was, quite I don't want to say a task. It was early in the morning. Was I sweating a lot? No, but I was sweating a little bit. Anything you're doing is better than being sedentary. So I'm showing all of you these items that I've done throughout the last couple of weeks, just to give you ideas of things that we can do around the house that will get you moving and maybe even motivate you to do something additionally that isn't quite, exercise per se. Sandy, if you say the word exercise to Sandy, she don't want to have none of it. And but she'll go out and walk 2 to 5 miles on a daily basis. I can't personally do that. I mean, I am panting and a huffing and a dying and I'm, whatever. So I did that, and then I gave Cooper a bath. Oh my Lord, watch these little clips. All right, let's see what we can do here. Get him cleaned up. Okay, get down. He got all muddy out here. Easy. I turned the water off. Be still. Let's try that again. All right, come here, mister. Come here. You drink? Hey, get over here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Right here. You stay. Turn your face the other way. Right here. Very good. Good job. Look at him shaking. Boy. That's a good boy. That wasn't necessary, was it? You want to drink? You want to drink? No. A drowned rat. I'm a drowned rat. Okay, stay. Hey. Come here. Now. Okay. Come here. Cooper, come here. He wants to go in the house. Let me go get a towel. Mama should have brought a towel out. All right. There was your excitement for the day. For your viewing pleasure. So I came in and took a shower, and I was basically done that day. Other than eating, that particular day was yesterday, which was June 1st. And I started the new challenge with Kat over at Kat on Point, where you're trying to consume on a daily basis for the month of June 10 servings of fruits and vegetables. A serving size and 10 of them on this tiny little frame is interesting, to say the least. Now, I did show a little bit of, I believe, making my breakfast. Okay, I'm shaking very bad, so here we go. This is going to be my breakfast. My first, trying to get 10 vegetables in. 1 cup of grapes, and I realize this is mainly cherries in here, but it's cherries, red grapes, and green grapes. I love cherries. I don't like the mess of them when I'm eating them with a meal, so I'm gonna eat grapes this morning. Okay, I put 2 tablespoons of the cheese in here and 1 tablespoon of sharp cheddar. So I added an egg, which added calories. It didn't add points, but it did add calories, and we have to kind of think of that. So this is 1 cup of broccoli once it's cooked. Is that correct? Is that what I'm supposed to be doing? Because that doesn't seem like as much broccoli now. You guys, I hate to pop on here like this because I know I'm not dressed yet and I'm kind of backlit, but this is really good. Like, this frittata is like yum-alicious. I could eat this like every day. So I went ahead and put the cheese on the top, but that was mainly for pictures. And then here's my fruit. Took it off the plate because I was eating. But oh my goodness, it is good. Now, I did not salt anything. There's plenty of salt in the cheese. I did pepper the eggs. Didn't do anything at all to the sausage. And of course, fruit is fruit. And my cup of pins is in the way, I'm sorry. But yeah, try it out. So good. And apparently I got 2 of my fruit and vegetables in. Is that right? I mean, am I right about that? I think that's a whole serving. It's amazing what food will do. I've only ate 1 sausage link and maybe 2 bites of the eggs, and I already have calmed down. My shaking is gone. I probably should eat before I go out and wash the dog and paint 2 chairs and do a bunch of stuff, but you know how the Gina rolls. You know how the Gina rolls. So other than that, other than the breakfast, there was so much food. It was just hard for me to get it all in. I did it, and I had a wonderful, surprisingly unexpected loss today. I'm not sharing that right now because we have no idea. Was that water? Was that something from the day before? But let's just say it was a lot. I was so miserable doing it. I don't know which was better. I mean, yes, it was wonderful that I had the loss, but not to the point of misery. So I'm going to have to find a happy medium. Basically, what I'm doing today is cutting out pretty much everything else but the fruits and vegetables just to get them in. And I already feel a lot better. I've already had 3 servings of fruits and vegetables, and I've only had breakfast so far. And I can insert a picture of that. I took a picture of that as well, which is basically the frittata that I made yesterday, with the exception of I didn't really have the fruit. The fruit I'm considering is the tomato in the pickled tomato and cucumber relish, which I ate a half a cup of, and that is so refreshing to me. Anything lemony or vinegary, it just really helps me personally digest things and calm things down, and which is weird. It shouldn't, but it does, and just helps my body digest what it has consumed. So I always enjoy that when I eat half a cup or so of that relish or something very citrusy or lemony. So we're going to see how today goes, but that's kind of where I'm at this moment in time as far as Cat's challenge. Yesterday, a win as a whole, but totally miserable with the amount of food that I ate. which really, if I said what I ate other than the fruits and vegetables, you'd be like, that's ridiculous. I'll just tell you, I had 2 ounces of chicken with lunch. With dinner, I started with 2 ounces of beef tri-tip, but I ended up eating about 1 ounce of it. I had about a quarter of a cup of rice, and I did count. Now I could be wrong, and please correct me if I am, but I counted about a half a cup of beans as a vegetable because if I'm not mistaken, they say that legumes are a vegetable or a fruit, one of the two. Anyways, if not, I only got 9 in, and believe me, I was done. I couldn't take no more. But if I can count the legumes, then I had that. And other than that, for the entire day, I ate 1 oatmeal raisin cookie. Oh, with breakfast yesterday, I had 2 link sausages of Jimmy Dean links. I had to cut that out today. I'm having to cut out everything but the vegetables just to get them all in. So, I don't know. We'll see how that turns out. Water is key. I will be honest, water is key. It's a little bit later in the day. I had some lunch. I had a little piece of salmon, maybe a third of the piece of salmon that I think I can have tomorrow for lunch or maybe even tonight for dinner, just to get a little bit of protein in today. And I ate another half a cup of the tomato and cucumber and a half a cup of rice. I felt like I was needing something. So I'm about halfway through my fruits and vegetables today. And I feel a lot better today as far as volume is concerned. I probably could have got away without eating the rice, but I really wanted it. I gave myself that. And I'm okay with that. I can get 5 more fruits and vegetables in today, and it's 2:15 right now. And I'll figure out tomorrow I have to completely hone in on just the fruits and vegetables. I'm really kind of wanting something sweet, and I don't really want to cheat. So I'm considering having a cup of yogurt, or maybe half a cup of yogurt, with blueberries in it and a side of grapes, which is a lot of sugar for me. Yesterday I had too much sugar, so I haven't really had any fruit yet today. But I kind of figured the closer I get to time to go to bed, I'll be okay because it won't affect my vision as poorly. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Tell me your thoughts on the style that I put it together with. I just did little clips here and there and put them all together in one video and gave you some motivation for things that you can be doing throughout your week. And I kind of liked it, but I'm not opposed to doing it more as a daily vlog like what I did in one whole day. I tend to not make those videos as often. So, I don't know, just kind of interested in your thoughts. And my prayers are with everybody in the world today for everything that is going on. That's all I'll say about that. And I hope you all have a blessed evening and get up and move and do something. Bye bye. God bless.